Lily Phillips is our honorable mention. She's our feel good story. She's feeling good. She's feeling great. She's in the best shape of her life, I'm sure. She recently had slept with 100 men in 14 hours. Hero. I mean, imagine. How many that's a census right there. That's how many people Family Feud ask any of their given questions. We asked 100 men. Did you come? 5 minutes is...
Did you get the time you were promised?
Too much. Yeah. 5 minutes is too much, I think. But if you were promised 5 minutes and you came early, understandable, totally fine. I think totally fine. Maybe you picked the straightest men possible. Okay? I think maybe if you come in 2.5 minutes, do you get to go to the back of the line and come again? It would only help with her record, I think. I think maybe if you have 100 men at 5 minutes a pop, that's 500 minutes. That's almost 10 hours there. You cycle back through. them. You don't need to do, her new goal is 1,000. Her new goal is 1,000 men in 24 hours. You're only adding 10 hours. Yet you're multiplying the last number achieved by 10. I think Lily is a go-getter. I think Lily Phillips is going to need a medal and a diaper, probably, after 1,000 men. How hard are they fucking you? Do you have a limit as per poundage, as how hard they can, are they slamming away? Is it just the tip? I want to know what the parameters were here for the men. And they're just, are you just like Pooh Bearing it? Are you just in a t-shirt in line and that's it? You're just, you're wearing your frog socks, the ones with the toes, and they grip real good, on the tile floor in her kitchen. What's that like? Does it happen in-house? Or do you have a line of men, in 100 men in your home? That's way more than a construction team. That's probably 20 times the amount of like a demo team when they're doing extreme home makeover, which is what she's kind of getting, is an extreme makeover, not of the face, obviously. And is that a rule too? Not on the face. Do you have to see? I'm like, there's so many. I would love to interview Lily Phillips. I really would. Did they have to wear condoms? If not, do they just, onto the belly, or are you just really going to is your lunch plan B? Is pretty much it. Do they, are you using spermicidal lube? Did I say that right? So it sounds like death by cum, which hopefully does not happen to Lily Phillips. Just ODing on semen. Okay? I think too much of any vitamin is bad.
Protein.
So much protein, though. She really does need... Listen, and she's going to need it. Okay? She's going to need the fuel. So, my thought, why not just, hey, go right ahead. I'm skipping lunch today. We're working through lunch. Just blow it right into the mouth. It's fine. She needs the protein. It's a lot of hard work what she's doing. Or is it? Does she work at all on this? And what's it like when their time is over? Do you take into account the amount of time in between the men? I think I would get seasick being slammed away, for 14 hours. I'd get a little motion sickness, just this for hours. Hold on. I got vertigo. Okay. You know, do we have a team of first responders, a medical team on standby? And do they go to lunch? Do they do what lunch shifts? Because they're like, you know, we just don't want to see anything bad happen to her. This hero, she's saving a lot of men mental health wise. You know, she had an emotional interview recently. I don't know. I think she felt bad for the men because they promised this and that. She's a giver, dude. Lily Phillips is a giver. Okay? I think 1,000 is too many, obviously. I think her parents must be so worried about this one, you know. It's just you have to understand, you've got to appreciate that she is Evel Knievel now. This is the daring 10 bus jump. This is the jumping over a helicopter with your motorcycle nowadays. Is sex with 1,000 men. You don't know what you're getting. You really don't know what you're gonna get. And I don't mean diseases, though. I mean, let's, you know, hope to God that this is a very vetted process, because we just don't want anything bad to happen to her. Listen, she did the 14-hour 100 men streak there. She said, listen, we've learned from our mistakes. We've ran the tape a lot. We watching the tape. And I think through hard work and Christ, anything is possible. I think through Jesus Christ, anything is possible. And I think that she needs to live by that for the 24 hours that she is preparing for. As Lily puts it, she learned from her mistakes from the 100 guys scenario, revealing most of the men were all fully clothed when it was their turn. Ooh, see? You need a remarkable running point on this. And hey, maybe sometimes Dad likes to pat himself on the back. I'm a logistics whiz, okay? I can't imagine there is a scenario that I hadn't thought of when preparing for a day like this. We've all imagined getting it from 1,000 guys in 24 hours, right? Ladies, bitches, stop. Come on. Women need to support other women. She's just trying to be the best hoe she can be. She says nerves also played a factor, of course. I mean, you got pinched nerves. Hindering some of the men's abilities to perform. Well, honestly, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right? You know, and, you know, most of us, which is why there's certain sexual acts and like crimes that most men, women don't think about. Most men can't imagine committing a sexual crime on a woman, because most of us want them to enjoy being part of this. That's what gets Dad through the day. That's what gets most men through the day, is that everybody's having fun. Okay? We're not all animals. All right? It really helps out when everybody seems to be enjoying themselves. And this poor woman that's given you the business, you know, I mean, she's just trying her hardest to make everybody happy. And this is that golden rule. You can't make everybody happy, Lily. We're here for you at Unremarkable. Okay? These men, you know, it's not your fault that these men could not perform. It's not your fault, champ. It's not your fault. Okay? But you have to understand that when you just look exhausted, when you just look like you've been put through the ringer, okay, it's not necessarily getting the job done for a lot of guys. So when it comes to the 1,000 men a day, the men will have little to nothing on. It's what we talked about. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. I'll put my email out there. We can run point. We can make sure that these things go over a lot smoother. This does not have to be a huge... It's not rocket science, Lily. Okay? It's rocket science. And the fluffers will be brought in to prepare them. Okay. Well, you gotta, I mean, I can't imagine you don't have other OnlyFans models. Just a little bit, you're right before, you know what I mean? It's that shower before the pool.